Let's take a look at capabilities to bring internet search to generative AI. I think this is one of the single most useful use case with the AI because when you can access world's knowledge, not just whatever it was trained on, you can do so much more. For example, let me say I want to write a blog post about the concept of shadow AI. Shadow AI essentially is a term that is developed recently that describes the phenomenon of employees using AI tools like ChatGPT without getting authorization from work and entering some work-related data, and that poses a security risk to the company. And that's a very interesting subject to talk about. So I need help with the blog post. Um, I need help writing a blog post about shadow AI. Can you perform an internet search? Notice I'm asking specifically to do internet search to under to help me understand the topic. Now, if you did not say, can you do internet search? It might still perform the internet search when AI or generative AI thinks like you might need that because it doesn't have enough context to answer confidently. But I would say the best practice is to always just ask for it anytime you want some internet research backed results. So let's look at the results. It says shadow AI refers to unauthorized use of AI tools and apps within organization, bypassing official IT oversight and governance. Great. So just like what I mentioned, the shadow AI refers to this concept of unauthorized use. And it's coming from Forbes, and it conveniently gives me the link that I can even click on to read more about it. That's great. So I'm going to close out from that. And then risk associated with, okay, so now it's pulling some other articles from IBM and Google's official blog post. All this is great. And at the end, it gives me the source and citations. And this is amazing. And in the past, it didn't have all these capabilities, but just in the last few months of this recording course, they added really advanced internet search capabilities. And also they've added something very interesting. There's a button on the ChatGPT that you can click to do the search web. So I'm going to copy and paste this prompt, and then I'm going to click new chat and then turn this toggle on, and then I'm going to paste the results, and it says searching the web. And then this actually gives me a very similar output because I believe the main intended use of this search is not necessarily to be combined with the prompt engineering like I did, where I'm asking for the help with the blog post. I think the intended use actually is to just search like you search Google. So shadow AI, search. And it automatically does a search across the internet. And that is a little bit different from if I did type shadow AI and then if I just submit. Okay, it is already doing the search. So I guess if you're using ChatGPT, especially when you're using the Plus, it might actually be even hard to not ask AI to do the search because it automatically just does it. Maybe if you intentionally don't want AI to do the search, maybe you can call out to not perform the search. But nonetheless, it's really useful and it gives you more confidence in the answer that it's providing you because it's grounded in the truth based on the article that it picks. And I bet I could even ask to say, let me try something that I haven't tried before. Shadow AI do not include IBM and Forbes in search results. Then I'm gonna do search in the web, and let's see, because up until now it kept referencing IBM, Sources. Oh, interesting. It actually doesn't have a search results. So maybe just saying do not include IBM Forbes, it decided not to even perform an internet search. And I think there's some quirks here and there that it might get better over time, but you get the idea. Being able to include search in the results, prompt engineering, either by clicking this little handy button here, or just saying, please perform an internet search. ChatGPT will help you with all the researches, essentially saving you time from going to Google or other search engines that you typically use. Then you typically have to click on each link and then read the article and then summarize it in your head. But now you don't have to do that. Now, there's another interesting aspect of internet search, which is to directly ask the AI to just go to the specific URL that I care about. So let's say I go back to previous research. So let's go back to this IBM article. Let me click on this. Then I'm going to actually copy and paste this URL. Then I'm going to start a new chat. And then I'm going to say, can you read this web page and summarize the content? Now, in this case, you're not really asking to do internet search. You're asking it to do more of a scraping of the page. And if you look at the page, I think it did extra work to still do the internet search and go around looking for information outside of it. But nonetheless, it was able to read the content of the website and then give you back the results. And you always want to ensure that whether it went to this page or not, because if you look at the source, maybe it did not actually go to the exact website. I think in this case it did. Let's see. Let's double check. Yes, in this case it did actually go to the page that is specified. But you always want to make sure that when pasting a URL, maybe sometimes it's not reachable because of the ad blocker or some gateway that maybe you can bypass, but maybe ChatGPT cannot bypass. So when you're asking ChatGPT to look at a direct URL, please always make sure that it actually was able to access the website. And otherwise, if you're just asking for general knowledge to be found on internet, you can just rely on ChatGPT being able to go around and search and scrape the website and give you the results that it found. So give it a try. Try searching, asking to search about something. Try to use it when you're writing content or when you just want to do some research around the topic. Instead of going to Google, try asking ChatGPT and give you a summary, and that will give you a great starting point to go deeper into each of the topic.